Hey guys, in this video I want to very quickly show you one of the best and easiest ways to spend or receive Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and SwiftCash as well. All you have to do is go to wallet.swiftcash.cc and then you will see a screen like this. You can log in with an email and password, and notice that first time you type in your email and password, it's kind of like signing up. No one is actually storing your email or your address. So if you forget your email and password the first time you type it, no one is going to be able to help you recover your account. So it might be actually a good idea to make sure you type it down and you try to log in a couple of times from different browsers and different windows to make sure that it's the same account, because if you forget it, no one can actually help you recover it. I'm going to press on login. As you can see, it takes a couple of seconds, maybe 20 seconds to log in. And the reason for that is because this application will use your email and password, and it will hash it a couple of times, I think 144,000 times, in order to generate a private key for Bitcoin. And Litecoin and Dogecoin and SwiftCash. The reason it doesn't generate those private keys straight from your email and password is because it makes guessing very easy. If but when it does this, it makes brute force attacks almost impossible, because a hacker who wants to guess your email and password, or a hacker who knows your email and tries to guess your password, they're going to have to spend a couple of seconds per guess. It's the computational cost of it. Whereas if it hashed it straight away, then they would be able to guess, every, to throw out a guess uh, every nanoseconds basically. So as you can see, I log in here and I get four tabs for SwiftCash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. So very easy. You've got a receive tab. This is your address, the QR code. The address is up here. You can press on the copy button. It copies the address into clipboard. You can then press on the spend button so that you've got the receive and spend. If you want to add the address you want to send to, the amount, press send, and it will be done. Very quick, very easy to use. And you've got a couple of buttons here. The lightning button refreshes the balance. The key button is used to copy your private key, if you want, and your private key is very important. So obviously in this case we're copying the Bitcoin private key. The private key is what something it actually looks like it didn't. This is my address, so it looks like it didn't copy the private key. I'm gonna try again. So private key is the most important thing. It's something that you can use to log in straight away, and anyone who has it basically can spend your bitcoins, or in the case of Litecoins and the other coins as well. So yeah, this time it worked. So Bitcoin private keys start with K, as you can see, and the next button is for the change address. If you spend more than you have in your account, the change will automatically be sent back to your own address. But if you want to specify a different address, you can press this button and change that. The wrench icon is for the fee for Bitcoin. By default, it's 0.0001. You can change that if you want. And the last one is for donating, in case you want to make a donation while making a transaction. So I copied the private key into clipboard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh this page, and you're going to notice that what happens is this time I'm going to try to log in with a private key. So you can log in with a Bitcoin private key, or a Litecoin private key, or a Dogecoin or SwiftCash private key. So when I press login, as you can see, very quickly it logs in, because it doesn't need to go through the hashing, which happens with email and password. So you need to make sure that whichever way you log in, that's the way you're going to see the accounts. Now, right now, I logged in with my Bitcoin private key. So the Bitcoin address is the same that I was seeing before, but the Litecoin address now is different. So whichever way you log in, those are the accounts you're going to get. If you log in with a Bitcoin private key, you're going to get a set of addresses for Litecoin, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and SwiftCash. If you log in with an email and password, you're going to get a different set. If you log in with your Litecoin private key, you're going to get a different set. So this is pretty important to keep in mind. Everything else is pretty straightforward. This wallet is open source, it's free to use, and it's hosted on GitHub. If you go on GitHub, you will see the source code and a bunch of descriptions about the wallet. And as you can see, it's hosted on GitHub, so you can actually verify that as well. SwiftCash project.github.io/webwallet. If you click on that link, you will see that it will take you to wallet.swiftcash.cc, which means that it's actually hosted on GitHub, not on a private server. No one is actually storing your address or your private keys or your password or your email. It's completely private. Be your own bank. And when you get to the wallet for the first time, you will see a notification that talks about these things a little bit and tells you how to secure your wallet by making sure you back up your email or password, because no one can actually help you recover. As you can see, there's no button here that says, hey, I forgot my password. Can you help me recover it? No, if you forget your password, it's gone. So make sure you back up your password and your email, whatever way you want to use it. But it's one of the easiest ways to receive or spend Bitcoin and be completely in charge of your Bitcoins and Litecoins, Dogecoin, or SwiftCash as well. Um, so I hope you make the best of it. And if you have any questions, well, leave below in the comment section and I'll try to answer it. Have fun